Hey, my name is Diego, and thank you for joining me today while we both watch this wonderful video together of me painting in such a gorgeous place and such a special place in nature. As you can tell, this place just does not look real. It looks like something that you would see in some fictional movie, and I'm so glad that I was able to spend an entire day here. I was really just enjoying the sun and enjoying the water. As you see right now, there's a tree that was fallen. I imagine this tree got carried downstream when it had flooded a few months ago, and it just rested here. This was the tree's final resting spot, and here's me just standing on top of it. That water is just, it's just the sound of it rushing through these rocks that seem to change color as they get wet. It's my favorite thing, and I just love to be around water. If you get to know me, you know that I just love being out in the sun, and I love being in water, and I love not wearing many clothes. I like to just have my shorts and just feel the sun all over my body. And today, particularly, I really enjoyed the wind. It wasn't a constant breeze, but it was a very welcoming periodical breeze, and it came and it went. So here and there I would get greeted by this gentle breeze that would just pass through, and being a guy, or being a hairy person, at least you can be a hairy female, I guess, as well. People out here where I'm currently living, these rock climbing crazy people, girls, they all have armpit hair. So hey, I'm not discriminating here, but if you have hair on your body and you stand in the wind, it is euphoric. It is one of my favorite feelings or sensations, to just feel the wind pass through your body. It has to be a gentle breeze. If it's a lot of wind, if it's fast winds, then it's more commotion. But if it's a gentle breeze that just slowly grazes your skin, it's just, oh my gosh, I love that feeling. And if you've enjoyed that sensation, I know you can resonate with me as well, because that's just such an amazing feeling. I'm enjoying using my base coat right now. As you can see, I put one base coat of this burgundy looking color. I actually mixed 3 different colors to get this final result, and I like the way that it turned out. It's my first time really using a color like this, and I've been using a lot of pink and a lot of light colors, so to use something darker was nice. It was really nice, and it's nice to have change like this. So I believe I grabbed my can of spray paint. This is going to be a blue colored spray paint, and I really like the way that it contrasts. Look at that, it's so wonderful. Every time I watch these videos, I kind of get reminded of the flowers in SpongeBob, because sometimes I unintentionally create the patterns that look like the background in the Bikini Bottom SpongeBob episodes. Anyway, like I said, it's unintentional, but that's what it reminds me of sometimes. And right now I'm moving really fast. I promise this isn't fast forwarded or sped up. I just moved this fast, and I laugh because I look like I move in fast motion, but I'm really just vibing out. So, as you notice, it's not as sunny as it was prior in this clip, and that's because the sun would come and go. The sun would get hidden by these clouds that would pass through because it was windy. Like I said, the little breeze was carrying clouds through the high skies, and it was very lovely to take a break from the blazing hot sun. Up here in California, this sun can be very hot. I mean, I come from Texas. I come from a desert, so I'm used to the hot sun. But it's so nice when you're out in nature, or you're out somewhere underneath no shade whatsoever, and all of a sudden the sun just goes away, and you're like, what happened? And you look up at the sky and you just see clouds moving around, and you're like, oh, thank you so much, clouds, for providing me this small, short, brief break from this scorching hot sun. That's one thing that I appreciate painting outside. That's one thing that I love about painting outside, rather than painting indoors or in some kind of studio with LED lights or, light bulbs or whatnot. I love the inconsistencies. It's like whenever I paint outdoors, I kind of have to compromise with whatever weather is currently existing in whatever location I'm at. Like I said, I've come from a desert in Texas, so oftentimes my phone begins to overheat during the morning time, so there's nothing I can really do. I can't even tell you how many times I've gone out to paint and had the intention of recording my painting, and my phone just overheats. So I'm glad that didn't happen today. It happens every so once in a while, and unfortunately I lose a lot of video footage due to that, but it's a small price to pay for, what I try to do. And I love this orange color. I love orange. I oftentimes forget that I even have the color orange in my paint bag. And when I'm scouring through my bag to choose my next color that I want to use, whenever I see orange, I just kind of it's a sigh of relief for me. I'm like, oh, thank God I have this color. Because usually red is the color that comes into my mind whenever I think of hot, or, like a vibrant color to use, either red or yellow. I love using red or yellow, but orange is a very nice surprise, and I love to use it. Look at me using yellow right now. So, yeah, I love this shot of me painting with the water in the background. I was so excited to come back home and look at this video and see how it looked, because I don't really have much of an idea how it looks when I'm, out here. I'm just more focused on enjoying the moment and enjoying the time that I have. And I definitely enjoyed my time today. It was such a wonderful time. I pulled off on the side of the road, and I didn't even see this place initially. I just kind of walked and stumbled upon it. And as a matter of fact, these gentlemen joined me. It was really nice. They were from North England, and they had lovely accents. It's very nice talking to people with accents. It's so refreshing, being an American at least, and talking to somebody that communicates the same English language, but with a little bit of a pizzazz to it. I almost want to, acquire an accent overnight sometimes. Although I do spend a lot of time trying to imitate a British accent or an Australian accent. I love the Aussies. As you saw right now, I was just sitting crisscross applesauce, breathing in the air. The air out here feels so nice to breathe. It's very enjoyable and very easy to breathe out here. Very, very easy. I love feeling my lungs and feeling the air pass through my lungs and my nostrils. I have really big nostrils. And what I noticed is I don't make much of a loud noise. My nose doesn't make a loud noise when I breathe, because I have big nostrils. So I guess it's easier for people with big nostrils. I'm black, so, my nostrils are bigger, and I feel like it's just, when you see people with big nostrils, just know they don't have problems breathing at night when they're asleep, or they don't snore. Maybe they do snore, but anyway. Yeah, I love sitting crisscross applesauce and just holding my head up into the sky and absorbing the sun's rays and just breathing in through my nose and out through my mouth and over again. I love doing that. Thank God for this hat that I have. I watch myself with this hat. I look pretty cool. I honestly like the way that I look, but since I don't like to use sunscreen, it really helps as a way of blocking the sun from my face. Sunscreen oftentimes just pours into my eyes because I'm always sweating. So it's a thing that I've just hated. I've lived an entire life wearing sunscreen. That's something that consistently happens to me. My eyes turn bloodshot red, and anyway, that's why I wear my hat all the time. So if anybody knows of any sunscreen that doesn't get into your eyes and, whatever. Anyway, here I am using my spackling tool to reveal the base coat that I first used in the beginning of the video. I love using the spackling tool, and I'm about to use my caulking gun. Here we are right now using the caulking gun, and I say this time and time again, it's my favorite process. Just creating these lines and kind of aimlessly guiding my nozzle and not focusing on going in a specific direction. It's a hypnotizing process, and it makes me go into a peaceful trance while I'm doing it. So I love it. I absolutely love it. And I really love the white color. I really like the way that the white looks against everything. Yeah. I hope that whoever's listening to this is feeling alright. If you're feeling down or if you're feeling up, just understand that it is a temporary feeling. You're not always going to be feeling this way. And it's very important to relish in whatever feeling that you're feeling, whether it be good or bad, because that's a part of being human. and we learn from these feelings that we have, and it's very important to attach these feelings to, I don't know, I feel as though sometimes feelings can act as bookmarks to help us remember the mistakes or decisions that we made, whether they are good decisions or bad decisions. Feelings allow you to really understand what it felt like to make a good or bad decision. And I think feelings allow you to just remember a little bit better as to how you can improve your life, in whatever life that you choose to live, whatever kind of lifestyle I meant. Feelings are necessary. I've been enjoying my feelings lately. I've been trying to reflect on my feelings whenever I feel very happy or even very sad. It's good to reflect and try to pick yourself apart, but also understand that, like I said, feelings are temporary. So, anyway, feelings. Feelings. I hope that everybody feels love at least once in their lifetime. More specifically, a romantic kind of love. I feel like romanticism is such a beautiful thing to feel. A genuine love that comes from the heart. Because although family is an amazing version of love to feel, there's a very special nuance within romance that allows you to appreciate this little life that we have here on Earth. Love is free. A lot of these feelings are free. They don't cost a dime, and these feelings can be some of the best feelings in the world. So I just finished up my painting. As you saw, I was dipping my feet in the water while sitting on that log, and I honestly was afraid of falling in and getting carried away by the water. I'm about to take a dip in the water right now. I'm going to take off some of my clothes and get in, and that water was so cold, but I loved it. It felt amazing after painting in this hot sun. But anyway, whoever is listening to this, I hope that you enjoy the time that you have, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night or day.